Income is looking very robust right now. It's time for you to have a think about our profit margin and what areas of the operation might benefit from that money.
Welcome back, everybody, to another F123 My Team Career Mode. Sitting with a decent amount of cash right now. Let's renew the sponsors before we head off to Spa. Looks like we've got plenty of time to get through all the activities as well. Let's get started on those. Maybe not quite able to get through everything. What is that? That's fine. We can skip that. Let's go over to the facilities where we're looking at some more aero upgrades. Hopefully, let's put 1,200 into that. Then we should start looking at some DRS upgrades. Those can wait. Can't do anything in the chassis department. Let's look at the engine. Fuel efficiency. Let's see here. We can get a couple going here. We got a major one in the rotor speed, and we can also throw one in for. Let's go with the. We'll get another major one going. We've got lots of discounts on those. And then we'll also start on a, what do we want to do here? Guess we'll work on that one as well. We're way down in the order in terms of durability. And let's look at facilities as well. What's our resource point generation? No can do there. No can do there. I guess we could look at some of this stuff. Let's actually save money and we'll get the pit crew upgraded. Unless I'm not worried about that at the moment. Yeah, we'll get some more money and work on the personnel department. Advancing through here. What do we got? We got personnel department. Event. Piastri was unfortunately involved in an incident in our gym. Unharmed, but would like to. We're going to go with. Awareness or focus.
Thanks for helping us.
Let's see here. I also need to change out components before I forget. Going to need that 4th ICE. Let's go ahead and put the 3rd MGU-K, 3rd MGU-H. Energy store looks fine. No, we'll keep the turbocharger for now. Control electronics. It's starting to look a little bit worn. We'll throw those in. And we'll keep advancing through here. We had a failure in the chassis department. That's like a lot of times that's failed now. That failed last season as well. We got front wing in. How much is that going to be? Way too much. Okay, we'll have to wait a little bit before we start working on that some more.
Major issue on the production line earlier this week.
That was
The entire
earlier.
development package
Okay, we
work
still
has
need to
failed.
keep going.
Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
Wow, everything is failing. Okay. Get that in the works. I'm not even worried about the durability upgrade either. Get that in. Alrighty, let's look. Bottas is retiring at the end of the season. Let's do the rival duel here at Spa. and see what we can do here. Again, these are a little bit easier than they have been in the past due to the fact that we're on an easier difficulty. This may be close to a race to the start-finish line at this track, depending on how long they made the course for this one. Maybe even longer than that, I'm not sure. Nope, it's going to be a start-finish line. Really only one, not quite the start-finish line, I guess. I don't know why I didn't just make it a start-finish line. But really no good spot to pass on this one, at least for the next duel where we actually start out behind the rival. These are higher speed corners, you can't really make passes through there. It's going to have to be down into the little chicane at the end of the track. That's where we're going to have to make the move. And I don't feel the best about it, considering that they're so much faster than me heading into that section. Just keep moving here. All good. Win that one. And now to double our amount of money and a claim that we've earned thus far. Okay, or I'm not going to worry about that much because I got a fantastic start. As compared to the rival. Fast on the straightaway, like I didn't do anything. My hands did not move the steering wheel on the slightest. Can't even say that was my fault. And easy peasy. Very nice there. A little bit extra acclaim, a little bit extra cash. And now I realize we're going to have enough for that personnel department upgrade. So let me do that a second as well. And then I will jump into practice and meet you guys back for qualifying. But first, let's go here. Oh yeah, we got plenty of money. There we go. Arriving August 26th. Seems really late actually. But let's head to the race weekend. Like I said, let me jump into practice and then we'll meet you for qualifying. So this is a sprint weekend. So heading off to qualifying after practice 1. All I missed out on was one of the development boosts in practice 1. It was rainy, so I didn't get to run quite as many laps as normal, and then also had a fault at the beginning of the session. So would have liked to have gone back out to complete one more lap to complete that development boost in practice 1, but not a problem. Quick practice will take care of that for us very easily. Feeling quite good here at the track at the moment. We'll see how it turns out in race pace and actual qualifying times, but at the moment we're feeling quite good. I think we may be in contention here. What is wearing now? I lost some time through that corner for sure. I've not been out on the dry tires yet, so having to learn some of the different shifting that comes with that. Oh, way overshot that corner. That's going to be really bad for the lap. I'm going to have to run another lap because of that, I think. More than likely. If I don't, that would be quite impressive if I'm being honest. Here. How do we solve the fastest lap? Okay. So let's take a look at this. What I'd like to do actually is change out that turbocharger. Which I believe just means that we're starting at the back of the grid, which is unfortunate, but I can't. Can we afford for that to? We're at 80% wear on it. I don't, or 60. And let's. Yeah, we're doing that. I'm feeling fine with where we're at. I don't want to take the grid penalty, so. Going to keep it with turbocharger 2 right now. Should be fine. Yeah, we're still with the fastest lap. So we may be really good here. We'll also have to see. Third on one lap where I had a major mess up. That's easily worth just over a tenth. Had a big mess up in sector 2. Overshot the corner by quite a bit. So, going to keep moving here. As starting to look a little hazy out again. So, wanted to get this lap in as soon as possible. I know there's a car right up in front of me. I'm going to hope that doesn't bother me too much on this qualifying run. Gasly. Here, where it might actually help me is the fact that there's a bunch of long straights at this track. Maybe able to get an extra slipstream off of him, help improve the lap time. Not that we need it. In all reality, however, I'm just hoping it doesn't slow me up. Or push me wide on any corners or anything like that. Very good there. I did it again. Need to be better through that corner. Or was it this corner that I messed up in? No, I think it was definitely that other one. Still feeling good though. I don't think it was quite as bad as last time. Norris with the 42.9. We still have 42.6. That is blazing fast. Let's look at the session. Where's that component at? 71 now. Realistically, it's going to be a fairly short race. Not many laps. Technically, we're on like a 3-lap run by the time you do out lap, flying lap, and end lap. So, yeah, we should be fine. I think we topped that session. Yes, we did. If we can have another run like that, we're going to be looking at another pole. But let's see what we can do. Why do I keep doing that? Actually, more accurately, we're looking at our sprint pole, and hopefully we can. I guess that's the only thing. We are going to be running some extra laps around here. Maybe you should have changed out the component just to be safe. It's definitely going to be toasted by the end of the race weekend. Going to need to get changed out. I suppose we could still do that. Take the grid penalty for the sprint, I guess. But I think that's where it'd go to, right? It wouldn't go towards the main event, it'd go towards the sprint. Yeah, I don't want to test that theory. Not really. We'll just keep it in there for the race weekend. I've not had the engine fill yet. If it's this time, then so be it. I'm not going to give up all that track position. There's not actually that many overtaking opportunities at this track, so I'm not going to give up track position. This corner is where we're going to have to be careful. We need to get on the brakes earlier there. Start on the downshifting earlier. More like that corner. But was the best I've gotten through there and qualifying here so far. We're on a fantastic lap. Really, it's just that one corner that I haven't been able to hit. Everything else has been quite good here so far. Supposed to be in 4th. Maybe it wasn't as good as a lap as I thought. What did I set? 0.9. I don't think I can do a 42.4. That is a ridiculous lap. Where is he beating us? Sectors 2 and 3. I guess that makes sense. Currently see it in 5th. Let's accelerate some time. And going to jump out there for another lap. See if we can improve our position. I don't expect to, in all reality, but we are going to try it here. on our second lap of the session. Somehow both worse yet better through that corner. A little bit worse coming up the hill. Losing a little bit of time. Staying fairly stagnant. Lost some time with the shifting mistake there. Well, that just toasted that lap. I ran too wide for sure. So I suppose we'll just take a try at this. There's no way I'm making up that much time. Nope. Yeah, we're just going to return to the garage. No way I'm making up that amount of time. So let's head off to the sprint now. I'll do a quick practice, but then we're heading to the sprint.
Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position. And starting next to them is George Russell. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Joe, Norris, the owner driver, Verstappen, Leclerc, Perez, Sainz, Gasly, Ocon, Liam Lawson, Bottas, Magnussen, Albon, Oscar Piastri, Stroll, Tsunoda, Teo Pourchaire, Ricciardo, Hulkenberg, and Logan Sargent. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint.
Okay, we've got that relief of having points on the board finally, so let's keep that form up and get another top 10 finish today, please.
Alrighty, we've got a 4-lap shootout for race qualifying. Short lights here for the start.
Alright, we're seeing a loss of power from the turbocharger now. Loss of power on the turbo.
This happened last time. Let me through, please. Thank you. Well, apparently I need to be careful at the start of these Belgian Grand Prix, or any, in the sprint apparently as well. So I believe that's an exact replica of what happened last time we were here at Spa. Let's try to run down Leclerc. I keep overdriving that corner and it's costing me a lot of time. I need to try to get within DRS range of Leclerc. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. And even then, he's not in DRS range of Sainz, I don't think, either. Hamilton sets a 1:45. Which, based on his, for a first lap, that's pretty good, in all honesty. Okay, we're closing up to Leclerc. Let's see here. We've got the slipstream here some. Nowhere to make a move here right now, though. Forced him out a little wide there, and kind of an unconventional spot to make it work there, but we did. We made it work. And now I'm going to drive terribly to just basically eliminate all that good driving. Yep, and he's going to go at us down this straightaway. And we'll go around the outside there. We're not going to have DRS off the signs, nowhere close to it.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
However, the cars behind me will likely have it. But I'm not sure where's the line for that. It doesn't matter, I messed up that corner anyways. Wide open at the moment. Trying to pull up to signs. I'm not currently able to do that. Let's see here, because I know I'm going to get stormed here at the end of the race by all the drivers behind me. Steady, about 1.8 second gap to signs. Gained a little bit of time there. Final lap of the sprint. Good gap back to Leclerc right now. I'm comfortable with that. Helps I think he's having a little battle with Russell as well. But they caught up quite a bit on that straightaway there, the DRS. So, also something that popped up is there are new regulations for next season. However, I'm not going to worry about, or I guess there's news of regulation changes. I'm not worrying about any of them though, because we are not racing another season. So I'm simply going to focus on the developments that we can get in this season. No need to redevelop anything. in this game since we are not going to be running another season, so we might as well just use our points for something that's going to matter. So, 4th here. Now let's head off to the main event.
Welcome then, as we take a step back into the nostalgic golden days of motorsport. Spa is unashamedly a throwback, and all the better for it. Climbs, drops, sharp turns, chicanes, sweeping high-speed corners, all while taking in some of the most beautiful scenery that Europe has to offer. This might sound like a travel brochure, but it's not. It's a race day. Welcome along to Spa-Francorchamps for the Belgian Grand Prix. So here we are once again, ready to go racing through the Ardennes forest. 4.35 miles of long straights, fast corners and massive elevation changes. It makes this not only one of the most exciting circuits on the calendar, but one that makes for some consistently high quality racing as well. Simply put it, there's no place quite like it. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, the owner driver, Leclerc, Russell, Norris, Gasly, Joe, Perez, Albon, Oscar Piastri, Magnussen, Ocon, Liam Lawson, Stroll, Tsunoda, Bottas, Ricciardo, Sargent, Théo Pourchaire, and Nico Hülkenberg rounds off the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Alrighty, so let me go with the medium to hard here, and no need to lollygag around. Turbocharger's not getting any younger, so might as well get off to the race.
Alright, we're seeing a loss of power from the turbocharger now. Loss of power on the turbo.
So let's try to have a good race here. We finally didn't have an incident in the first corner. And we are right up here with Verstappen and Hamilton. Nothing that we can do at the moment. However, we get the double overtake done into those corners. Up on that curb again. Going to have to watch that probably all race long. I've not been out here on the mediums or the hards for that matter yet, so this is going to be very interesting. See what we can do here. Hamilton's going to have a run with our slipstream around the outside. He's not really able to clear us though, and they have to check up through that corner. It's going to hand me the lead back. And just like that, 9% of the way through the race. Or something close to that. Going to try to get out of the reach of Hamilton's DRS. But I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make it happen. We'll have to see though. definitely faster in a straight line than I am. Way faster, in fact. So likely going to be very hard to stay out of that DRS range of him. But we'll see what happens.
Green flag.
Maybe a safety car actually might be ideal for me here. Give me less laps. I have to hold off these very fast AI, but it doesn't look like we're going to get that. Not sure what the caution was about.
Some information on Sergeant.
Sergeant is out of session.
Looks like they're retiring.
He have an engine failure already? Suppose he could have. Hamilton's going to have the fastest lap quite easily here.
We're approaching the pit window now.
No, Max Verstappen. Also, there is an incident in that last corner here.
Okay,
And we do have a safety car.
caution, the safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain.
I don't know why we didn't get the big safety car announcement, but all of a sudden I noticed Delta time and I saw a safety car, so I'll have to see what that's about. We're going to take our pit stop this time around.
Okay, mate, we might need to look at a new race strategy after that. I've got some options for you, so go and check your MFD.
Confirm change.
Okay, copy that.
We are going to be pitting this lap. Might as well get that pit stop out of the way early. Make sure we keep that delta time positive. Well,
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative.
also
which means
pulling
you're going
away
too fast. Reduce your pace.
from the other cars as much as possible. Alrighty. Come on. Okay, apparently I just can't go faster those corners at all. Alrighty, now let's see what sort of run we can get into the pits compared to everyone else. Went out of the gas way early. Who else is going to come in? I'm guessing it's going to be everyone. Let's see what we can do here. Expect everyone to go to hard tire.
Oscar is into the pit lane.
Oscar's in the pits, but I don't expect a double stack here.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect.
I
job.
forgot about
You
my
ran
little
the crew
ditty I
there,
have to
mate.
do
We're
there.
delighted with that. Look after these tyres now if you want to finish the race on this compound.
Hamilton's out on the softs.
You're approaching the safety car. You're leading. So
That's
don't
very
pass it.
interesting.
Stay behind the safety car.
I don't think Hamilton can make it to the end on this set of softs. It's going to be very interesting indeed. We'll have to see if the safety car is going to come in this lap or not. I'd like it to actually go one more, but it's going to be in this time, I bet. We're all stacked back up. This is kind of boring right now. As of right now, it actually doesn't look like the safety car is going to be going in this lap. And there's still time, but we haven't gotten the notification that it's going to be coming back in. This may be... Nope,
Okay,
there
the
it goes.
safety car's coming in this lap. We'll be pacing the field in sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car's into the pit lane.
Okay. Not able to go any faster. We're going to go right away as soon as we can on this restart. There we go. Feel like we got a good jump there. Now let's see what we can do. Verstappen is going to be faster than us on those mediums. I'm really interested to see what happens to Hamilton's on those softs. He's got to race 7 laps on those things. So a very long stint for those softs. Very good so far though. If we can just hang on for the first little bit here, I think we should be okay. Compared to the softs of Hamilton as well as the mediums on Verstappen. So it may not have been an ideal sprint, but looking very good here on race day. Here's where they're going to try to get me though. Right on that straightaway. We're able to pinch him out a bit though through there. And then maybe we'll get a better run through those corners as well. See, I know I'm probably not going to be able to maintain a 1 second gap, but we're just going to try to see here. DRS is disabled for another lap. 82% on the turbocharger. Verstappen's making up time for sure. Okay, here's the part where I really have to focus. Russell is also on the soft tires. That is quite interesting. Mercedes must have a very good tire wear model that they're able to run the softs in this situation. I'm not sure. Which is very interesting. Trying to get a good run through there to keep the momentum up. But don't lose so much time through that straightaway. I'm able to power through on that little kink in the straightaway. DRS is enabled this lap. We got
7.9 seconds.
Got 5 laps to go. So we'll have to see what we can do here. In the long run, compared to the other cars, especially once they have DRS and such. So then quite a choppy race here so far. But that was really wide. Surprised I didn't get a warning for that. That was a really bad corner. As was that. This is not the place for Verstappen to be right on my tail end. That one is already going to have the run here. Okay, Verstappen's up the inside. We've got a caution somewhere, apparently. Oh, sorry. Sorry, cleared you. Okay, Verstappen on those softs. Those should be starting to fade away here soon. But he's probably going to be good for about another lap to really have some speed. There is a caution further back in the pack. Not sure what that's about. Or Hamilton's going to have a holy jamoke. That was scary. He was flying. We're able to fend them off though. And
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
had to go way down in the gearing there. So I'm not feeling confident around those corners. I just can't send it in like they can. Hamilton's likely going to have another go at us. Look at the speed of that Mercedes. I was trying out the rear view too much. Three laps to go. Really, there's a big bunch here up at the front still, which doesn't give me much comfort, really. My hope is that the tires of Hamilton will fall off here soon, which, based on the recommended tire life or tire wear for everything else, they should be just about there. I'd have to see. I'm not checking here, but I'm going to guess he's about 1.5 times the wear that I would have on Harns, if not more. We're going to check the.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
We'll use more of it. So I'm guessing he's 30 to 40% on those tires. Probably going to start losing some grip here on those tires. We'll see if Hamilton's able to get past, Verstappen's able to get past him anywhere. Two laps to go here now. It helps that my worst straightaway though is, which I would consider to be the back straightaway. I know this one's pretty bad for me as well, but the back straightaway, at least there's that overtake zone where we could try to make something happen if we do get overtaken through there. Not that I feel very confident about trying to re-overtake someone through there, but there is a possibility there. At this point, our hards are probably preferred over Hamilton softs, but he is very good. He's got a much better car than I do. So I think a good hard fought battle is going to ensue. Yeah, I probably pinched him a bit too much there.
Okay, we lost the position.
Okay, get back through here. I'm able to stick it through there just a little bit better. Here's where I'm really going to struggle though. We've got no DRS.
Okay, you just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Got the last lap of the race here. And we'll be able to see if we can get another win. Stay down the race line as much as possible there. We defend the inside there. Make him check up on the inside.
Laps of fuel remaining now.
Use it. We've got less than a lap. I don't get it. Yeah, we're able to pinch down on some on the outside, setting up for that inside on the next turn. I overdrove that as well. That's going to bring him right back to me. That is not what I wanted. Okay, got a decent run out of there. That's what I needed. Okay, I definitely hit that barrier, but did not take any wing with me. Squeeze him out there. Tried to check Hamilton up there a little bit for Hamilton to get, or for Verstappen to get by him, but we get another win on the season.
Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing.
And
You deserved that race win. Well done.
now, not that we can catch Hamilton, but that should help us in terms of driver standings as well as constructor standings.
A nearly flawless performance here.
So,
Well, Anthony Davidson, a resounding
can skip through
victory
this.
today.
Let me try to find what happened in for the safety car to come out, and then we'll head back to the main menu after I find that. Alrighty, so here is the reason for the safety car. Albon comes around that corner, catches the curb, and decides to park in front of everybody. And that is what causes the safety car. And then everyone's fine. So let's bring it back to the main menu and wrap everything up for the episode.
Boss, this week's income from the sponsors is cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Alright, so that is going to wrap things up for today, guys. Next week, or next episode, head off to Monza. And that is going to be the third to last episode of the series. But yeah, exciting race there. Got a safety car for the first time in I don't know how long. Let's take a look at the standings just for giggles. We're 86 points behind Hamilton, no touching him. And fourth in both the drivers and the constructors. I guess I could try to chase down Russell, but Norris is out too far realistically, and Red Bull is going to be too hard to chase down in terms of constructors. So that's going to wrap things up today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one.